So Nathan, 3-0 victory on the road at Liversedge this afternoon, and a very convincing performance out there.
It was a really convincing performance. We came with a game plan, we delivered it, clean sheet, and it's back-to-back wins. So yeah, we're ecstatic.
Yeah, you mentioned about the back-to-back wins there. Obviously, the first time I managed to do that this season. Inconsistency was something that you mentioned after the win against Atherton last week, and so it's the key for this for you, getting that back-to-back wins for the first time.
It's massive. It's massive in this league. Getting back-to-back wins has been very, very hard this year. It's took us 20 games to get there. We've been consistent, being inconsistent, and like I say, the one objective was today was to get the win. We didn't want to hold back and get a draw, and fair play to the lads. They've gone about the business professionally, and yeah, it's I think it was a real controlled performance, and it was a resounding win.
Yeah, and when you look back at the reverse fixture early in the season, you mentioned there sort of Liversedge perhaps overpowering us slightly in terms of physicality. What do you say to the players coming into this game today to make sure that didn't happen again?
Well, we've done our own work. We knew what Liversedge are about. They haven't changed much since the game over at the Turnbull. We had Danny Rowe back, which was massive for us. We basically had a brand new back line. We knew that we don't get bullied anymore. So Walton, who's is a very good player, he's had a hard afternoon and he knows that. So yeah, we counteracted that, and we knew through as the game would go on such a big pitch they would tire. And we like I say, we broke forward at will in the second half as well. So like I say, they've come up against a different team with more confidence. We're on a good run now. But yeah, I fully expect us, providing we put a performance in today, we could get the 3 points.
Yeah, and came a bright start from Whitby, eventually getting that goal through Jake Day, and just he did it as well for the third goal, but just playing right on the shoulders there and showing what he's all about with a calm finish there.
It's a good run. It's a good run, and Hawkins scanned it and he's seen it and he delivered a great assist. Jake's still got a lot to do. He's got to take, and he's obviously got to beat the keeper, which is the hardest part. He's done that. And like I say, the second goal, he's rounded the keeper and put it in. So for Jake today, massive for him that, because we go earlier on in the season, he was missing a few one-on-ones, but that'll do his confidence the world of good, and he's doing what we want him to do, which is put the ball in the net.
Yeah, and the amount of chances Whitby created, obviously just the key for him probably to go into half-time at least 2 goals up, and managed to get one shortly after the first. Harrison Beeden, that's his second goal since joining, and very similar style as well, the fact he's got on the end of a knockdown from a corner. He
reads things really well in the box for a centre half, and he can finish as well. He's popped up a couple of times for us now. That was he basically read the ball from Roy, stuff we've been working on, and it was a striker's finish. So fair play to Harrison. That's what he goes in the box for, to pick up on them scraps, and I'm chuffed to it when he's got his goal.
Yeah, and in terms of how the second half panned out, the sort of way you expect, in a way, Liversedge started to come out a bit more brightly without creating anything clear cut, but you always felt that towards the end we would get those extra chances to really kill the game off.
Yeah, we knew they'd come out. They're at home, so you've got to expect that, and they did. The match is up. They went to up top. Obviously, it wasn't working for them in the first half, and we weathered a bit of a storm, I think, for probably a 10-15 minute period where there were sustained pressure, but we stood up to it again. And like I say, as the game's gone on and they've pushed, the gaps are there for everyone to see, and we exploited them. Obviously, we only got the 1 goal, so if there's anything I was going to complain about, it was the fact that we could have had a few more.
Yeah, that was going to next point, really, just about the fact that creating plenty of chances, just perhaps not being quite as clinical as you would have liked, but obviously at the same time, you can't take away the attacking performance.
No, but listen, we've come off the back of 0-0 draws when we've been, we've created 8, 9, 10 chances, and we've come away with nothing. We've scored 3, the opposition have scored none. That's all that matters. I'm not going to dwell on that. But no, it gives us a little bit of a momentum now going into to Tuesday against Hyde.
Yeah, looking at that game on Tuesday, obviously just 2 more games on before Christmas, with the guys again postponed, and you'd be keen to obviously get 2 good performances at home, but albeit against 2 sides that been doing well so far. Matlock obviously petered off a bit, but Hyde in particular fly at the moment.
Yeah, well, Hyde's on Tuesday night, so that's our priority now. We're not looking too far to Matlock, but good team. The league doesn't lie. They've been outstanding this season. They're near the top of the league for a reason. We're going to have our work cut out. It's going to be a hard game for us. We know that. We're going to expect that. But they've got to come to us on a Tuesday night, and I'm sure they'll be ready for us. So I think it's going to be a war of attrition, if you like. Always is at our place. And like I say, for us, the next objective is can we get 3 on the bounce? So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, and in terms of the selection as well, given the performance, you like to a lot of players will stick around, but obviously Aaron Haslam coming off injured in that first half. Do you know much about that at the moment?
He locked his knee, I think. So I just need to assess that tomorrow. We'll see how he is tomorrow, and we'll look at it on Monday, and we'll go from there. But Haslam's been a credit to himself this season because he's worked his way into the team, and you know, he's one of those players at the minute, the form that he's in, he's guaranteed to start games. So we need to look at that. We need Azzy to be a little bit honest about it as well, because he needs a bit of a time out, and we'll give him that. But yeah, we've got quality in the squad. Bench that we had today, lads could come on and start games, no problem. So it's an headache for me, but it's a headache I like to have. And the squad, like I say, there's an understanding amongst them that it's a squad game, and you know, it's just the lads when they come in, they've got to be ready to take the chance. And at the minute, like I say, we switched it around a little bit today and they've delivered, so fair play to them.